I would very much like that, you know.
If you're gonna do that, can you do it on camera?
Yeah.
Well, that might happen, but if he tried to fist me, then he might lose his hand. So. Sorry, I get inappropriate sometimes, you know.
Alright, let's start in 5 seconds.
Welcome to Gladrap. My guest of today is the one, the only, Lani Daniels. How's it going?
Yeah, good.
So, you've got. I heard that you've got quite a long, like, proper Maori name. How do you pronounce that?
Te Arani moana.
Te Arani.
Te Arani.
Yeah.
So it's the orange.
The orange.
Ocean.
Oh, the orange. Yeah. So, you've got a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
One of 9, is it?
Yeah.
Yes. And what was that like in that household? 9.
It's like a big ring.
A big ring. They just beat each other up, you know.
The toughest wins.
Was it boxing or wrestling?
Whatever.
So, you started boxing in the amateurs, and you actually built your way from down to quite up. Did you actually fight on behalf of someone, or growing up? What made you start boxing?
I think it was lifestyle. Like my life wasn't probably the greatest before I started.
Yeah.
Yeah, not very healthy.
Yeah.
Gained a little weight.
Yeah.
Lacked a lot of motivation, and I think I just needed to find my purpose.
Find your purpose. Release that
Passion.
inner anger onto a boxing bag and onto John Conway sometimes, and yeah, and like just get healthy and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did it become kind of like a new addiction for you with fighting?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, gives you a really good hit. Sometimes in the face. But
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Oh, also that as well. And like your amateur career actually got you quite far as well. You've how many New Zealand titles? Like 3, 4, 5?
Nah, 2 I think it was.
Two New Zealand titles.
2 New Zealand titles, and most scientific. I think that was probably one of my happiest times. Was that?
It's like the Jameson title, isn't it?
Yeah, but the girls' version. I can't remember the name.
Anyone know? No. Yeah, that which is actually quite a big honour, obviously. I think Danielle Smith had that same title as well, so it's quite a massive title. So you're actually you've got your own gym up in Northland. What's it called?
Tukaha.
Tuka?
Tukaha. Stand strong. Tukaha boxing.
Yeah. And you train a lot of the younger kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
How'd that gym come about?
So after my first pro fight, my dad was just super excited and started building us one because we live quite a bit out of town.
Yeah.
About 40 minutes out of town, so we used to leave home early, get home late.
Yeah.
After a full day's work, we're just tired, so Dad just built it so we could do it at home.
Yeah. Until you come down here with John Conway.
Yeah. Then I found out about him. I would have just done that to start, but no. The gym's doing great stuff for our community. It's kind of brought us closer as a community together. Yeah. It's a choice.
And obviously the community has noticed that because you've been nominated for a sports award as well.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah, just announced yesterday that Lani is nominated for, I think, like sports finalist for boxing of the year in Northland. So, yeah, they actually called me up the other day. So it's a big honour, obviously.
Yeah, that's cool.
You see the other people who've been nominated?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the other girls, Trish and Quinita.
I think she beat her, you know. No, I shouldn't really be saying that. I like you both. But yeah, sorry, I'm having one of those moments. So you're the NCPBA light heavyweight champion and the Pro Box super middleweight champion, which you won over the last 12 months, I think. Yeah, so you've actually your career has actually jumped quite quickly as well. Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel like with all these fights happening?
I feel blessed.
And walking around with 2 titles. Yeah.
No, yeah, I just feel blessed. Like, I think actually fighting and keeping active keeps me motivated.
Yeah.
Because I don't like training, to be honest. But I like boxing, and I'll do whatever I need to do to be my best, especially on March 30.
It's okay. John didn't hear that, so it's fine.
That's what I was trying.
It's fine. Yeah. Also, Caroline helps train you as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, but she's going in for op in a couple of weeks.
Oh, what's happening with her?
ACL. So she's been out of action for quite some time. So.
Ouch. Yeah. Of course, we're talking about Caroline Daniels, the two sisters who went up in the boxing ranks, obviously. But you've now ranked 10th in WBA and 7th in BoxRec. How's that feel to be in the high rankings?
Feels unreal. It doesn't feel like it's up there because I feel like I still have so much to learn, and so much more to give. So
yeah, you're just ready to take on the world at the moment. So, going up against Geovana again. How do you feel about last time?
I was happy finishing the fight.
Happy finishing the fight?
Yeah. Personally, I felt she won the fight.
You think that she won?
Yeah. I think she won, but I think that wasn't my best performance.
No.
And yeah, I guess the better person won on the night, and I think she was the better person, but I feel that I have a lot more to change from then and improve on, like a lot. I feel like I have so much to improve on from that fight. And I've learned so much from it. So
yeah, especially from John Conway right here, staring at me from up above. You know? Now he's just looking at his phone, you know, getting ready to pounce on me. You know. Anyway, what was I saying? So, in that 9th round in that fight, some people thought you knocked her down. How did you feel? Do you think you knocked her down?
To be honest, I can't remember. I knocked her down.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you? I think you. Some people think that you knocked her down. Actually, a lot of people think that you actually won that fight.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, it was a pretty close fight, especially when Dan Hensey. Well, not his fault, but like Dan.
Read it wrong.
Yeah, read it wrong. Which he was told something different, but that's not his fault. But yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel? What was that feeling like when he read it wrong? It's like, oh, did I win the fight?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Because personally, I think when you're in there, well, for me, when I'm in there, I know if I've done enough, or I know, like, at least to win. And depending on what they're going to say, like if it's a split or by unanimous, I kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
So when he read it wrong and said I had one, was like
really?
Hey.
Yeah. You know, I've noticed that you always have a massive following, like following you to your boxing events every time you fight. Is that your friends and family, obviously, and people in the community?
Yeah, a lot of people from home.
Yeah. I think one thing I've noticed that I don't see. Well, I've never seen is that every time you fight, they always, with great emotion, like perform a haka for you and your opponent, and it's actually quite a magical moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't see that. You don't see that with Joseph Parker. You don't see that with Junior Farr. You don't see that with any other boxer but you.
That's because maybe I.
Wait, shush you.
Yeah, but that's what I was like. But
okay.
You
don't. Well, no, I think you don't.
We're in the North Island.
Well, yeah. But you don't see that with like any other boxers that have that so much passion and so much culture that they want to break out in a haka to show respect for you and your opponent.
Yeah, I guess that's just the people in where I'm from, the Hatiers or for the kaupapa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess they're just proud.
Yeah. Well, you've got every reason to be proud. You've got your career is you've got an amazing career. You've got an amazing following, amazing family too. So yeah. Sorry, I'm having a moment again. I got a nice belt, you know. No, I'm getting there. Yeah, okay, we'll mention it now. So, obviously, Bruce Glossy has done an amazing job promoting this fight. We're still waiting to see what venue is going to be happening. It's happening on March 30th. possibly on TV. How do you feel about being on TV again? Because you were on TV on Shane Cameron's show, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going? How do you feel about being on TV again?
Famous.
Famous.
Yeah. I think nervous, famous.
Nervous?
Good.
Yeah. Thought you'd just be like, yeah, TV. Yeah.
I think it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you'd always like when you see someone on TV, you know, you're like, oh, I know them.
It's me.
But yeah, now I'm just excited, embracing all the journey.
Yeah. So you're going to go for the WBO World Light Heavyweight title. How's it feel to go for a major world title?
It's still sinking in. That's how good it feels.
Yeah.
I don't want it to stop.
It's the same title as we know, same title that Joseph Parker's won, the same title that Clarissa Shields has, which I heard that you wanted to take her on after this. Possibly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's one of my dreams, like, is to be in the same ring as with her, because she's like up there, like.
That didn't sound fair. Yeah, I want to fight her. Say it. Yeah, I want to kick her ass.
But no, yeah, I've since I started boxing, I've been following her, and just wishing that could be me some days.
Yeah. First Clarissa Shields, and then maybe Christina Hammer after that.
What's her name? Savannah Marshall.
Yeah, you want
Even
that?
she'll be, because she's the only one to have beaten her.
Really? So you're going to take her on as well? Yeah. This will knock them all out. Alright, so coming down to business, who do you think's going to win?
Me.
And decision.
And it's not an illusion.
No. Yeah, I noticed that. So yeah.
That's not an illusion. That's real.
That's real.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's real talk. You're gonna. So decision or knockout?
Whatever comes first.
Yeah. Whatever comes first. I actually did see that on Facebook. So who was that who said, "Oh, she looks bigger than you"?
Oh, my namesake, my auntie. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually absolutely love that response. Like, it's just an illusion. Is there anything else you want to say? That something along those lines? Mm-hmm. Stare down to that camera and say your prediction and what's going to happen.
Prediction is the bout's coming back to Pipiwai, and that's it. That's all I can predict at this moment, because that's all I know.
Well, good luck for that fight, and good luck.
Cool, thanks.
No problem.